Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is the Faceless Strategist, and welcome back to Project Zomboid. In this video, we'll be taking a look at the fishing skill. Now, before we actually start the fishing, make sure you're safe against zombies. So either build a makeshift fortification or just kill all of the zombies around you. And before we start, you're going to need a couple of things. The first one, the Angler USA magazine volume 1 and volume 2, that will allow you to craft fishing rods and actually realign the fishing rods. More specifically, they'll allow you to make a fishing rod and realign it, and the fishing net trap, and to get the wire back from the fishing net trap. Next up, you're going to need bait. Now, there'll either be a fishing tackle, which you can find, or the worm, which you can either get from compost bins or from digging and clearing grass. Now, the USA magazines, as well as the skill books, that is Fishing 1 to 5, you can find in libraries, bookstores, etc, etc. Now, you're going to need paper clips and twines, or nails. There's paper clips, nails, or twines in order to realign the actual fishing rod or the actual fishing line, which you can only loot. In order to make it, you will need a struddy stick. You can get struddy sticks from cutting planks with a saw. And you can also just fish with a spear, but it's really not effective. And in order to repair it, you're going to need a nail or a paper clip, twine, or a fishing line. Now, basically, the best time to fish is around 6 a.m. And basically, once you have the bait and the fishing rod within your inventory, go to body of water, right click, fishing. Fishing abundance 73%. That will change depending on where you're fishing. I'm just going to use the fishing tackle because it has a durability. And basically fast forward. See, I'm currently not catching anything. There we go, I actually caught a trout. I caught some shoes, a small catfish, another small catfish. And there we go. Basically one of my fishing rods has actually broken. Now I'm just going to switch on to the second one, and it will appear one of my fishing tackles has broke as well. Whoa, who the fuck let loose with an Uzi? Okay, so see, fishing abundance has been reduced, so we're just going to go a little bit further up, and it's still at 10%. Okay, so this enclosure does not work anymore, so we're just going to head on over here. Oh, it's still at 10%. Let's go further down. Oh, still at 10%. Okay, fuck it. We're just gonna keep on fishing. And it will seem both of my fishing rods are broken. And basically once those are broken, you're just going to go ahead and realign them with twine. Oh, fishing abundance 0. Okay, perhaps this pond wasn't the best example, but you can just change locations. So now I'm just going to go all the way over here. There we go, fishing abundance 100. Military backpack, and I'm just going to fish, and fish. You get experience once you actually catch a fish. And bait is consumed as well. Medium perch, nice. Okay. The reason why I said to clear out the zombies is simply because you're defenseless, because you have the fishing rod in one hand and the bait in the other. So changing locations will be necessary. But that's basically the fishing. The best chances of catching fish are actually at dusk or at dawn. So dusk is 1 hour after the sun actually goes down. That also depends on your thingamabob, on your time settings and everything else. And from 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. would be the next best bet to fish. During winter, the ponds can actually freeze over and you won't be able to do anything. But in any case, this was a nice bit of yeah, I actually got a lot of them. Next up, what you're gonna want to do is actually get a knife and just slice up the fillets, and yeah, you'll basically have a bunch of fish meat, which will provide the different hunger bonuses depending on how big the actual fish was that you caught, which is perfect since I'm actually running out of food here. So just go ahead and put them up in the freezer. Okay, good. Oh, well, I can actually cook up these too. And yeah, that's basically it. Get the magazines, get everything else, and you'll be able to fish. I mean, you can fish at winter, but fishing at winter is not very effective, because basically you won't be able to get anything. There we go, 70 food hunger reduction. Fucking mental. And fish is also good for you. I'm just gonna freeze it in there. Right, what did I want to say? Let's actually go ahead and smoke. Yeah, that's basically it. You can fish it with, you can actually repair it with twine and paper clips or twine and nails, depending on what you have, and it's a viable food source for the long term. I'll be perfectly honest with you, I have so many canned goods that I don't even really need to do it, but fresh food is better overall than canned goods. So let me just... Also, the shoes that you fished up, you can wear them. They are wet, so you'll need to actually take care of that. But yeah, that's basically all you need to know about fishing and how to level it. The bigger the fish that you catch, the more experience you gain. Now, I was at a flat second one, and for that I got nearly 100 XP, which is very good, you know. What else did I want to say? That's about it for the fishing skill. It's very useful. Of course, freeze what you don't immediately plan to eat. Same as with farming and same as with trapping. If you combine fishing with farming, you'll do very good. Blooming potatoes. Okay, they will need to be watered. Ready for harvest carrots, okay. Young carrots, okay. Yeah, basically that's it for fishing.